I paid $34 for 6 brand new discs. Like, that's so cheap. You're watching Flippy James Disc Golf. My name is James. Happy you're here. A viewer on the channel was talking about how his DX Thunderbird and T-Bird are just 2 discs that he has never found a replacement for. And if you're anything like me, your very first set of discs were DX Innova plastic. I got the AVR, the Shark, and then the Leopard 3. Maybe it was just a Leopard. I don't remember. But they were all lightweight DX plastic. They beat in super fast, and before I knew it, like, I needed new discs. And so when this viewer commented that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hop on Innova's store, check some things out. If you're not aware of this, on Fridays, there is a code you can use, and if you put 3 discs in a cart, doesn't matter what 3 discs they are from Innova, you get a free disc. And so I bought 5, got them down to $5.40 a piece, and the free one they threw in was this Halo Lab Second, or Factory Second, Rock 3. I used to throw a Rock 3, so I was stoked to find this in this pink color too, because that matches my Firebird. This is 180 grams, but let's get on to the other ones that I mainly ordered. First DX one is the Innova Stud 3302, same numbers as the Envy. This is 171 grams. I'm excited to throw this. It has a little bead on it. For DX plastic, like, sometimes it feels too slick. This kind of has a little bit of a grip to it. Excited. Also factory second. All of these are factory second discs, which means like something was wrong with how it came out, but it shouldn't affect how it flies. Yeah, the Stud. Never really heard much about this one. The next one, also never heard hardly anybody ever talk about. I found this whenever the Detour came out. So this is the Innova Manta. The only time else I ever heard something from it was on a Bodanza video, I think when Jesse from Trash Panda sent him a mystery box. And so this one, 180 grams, 5.5 minus 2.1. I love my Detour. I brought it with me. I'm really curious to see how this flies compared to it with the same numbers, like from the company who pretty much started flight numbers, right? Next, we have the T-Bird. I'm sure everybody knows what this is. Unless you're brand new, welcome. You're gonna like this video because this is where I think some new players should start when they're buying brand new discs. The T-Bird 7502. This was, I think, Paul Macbeth's baby when he was on Innova, like one of his favorite discs. Next is the Thunderbird. Oh, by the way, I've never thrown any of these before today. Next is the Thunderbird 9502. There wasn't like the craziest amount of options for factory second, and so if some of these seem similar, we're just here to test them out. 175 grams as well. This feels very good in my hand. I thought it felt a little bigger than a 9-speed at first, but really comfortable. It feels solid. And then a very popular mold is the DX Wraith, 175 grams. This is 11.5 minus 1.3. I have a Wraith with me as well that's in Star Plastic, or no. Champion plastic. So we'll put a couple of these up to the test and see how they compare DX versus some premium plastic. Got the feel to myself today. Let's go. For the first throws with these, I'm gonna just throw like, I don't know, 70-ish% power. I'm gonna throw them all with the same exact amount of power. We're not trying to go long distance here or anything. We're just going to see what we got for initial flights. Then I'll go pick them up. We'll throw them back as well. And then the third round, I'll take the drone up in the air and we'll kind of just see how far we can push all of them. All right, Innova Colt 3302. We have a slight headwind that's left to right. Oh, that was so low. Yeah, these are warm-up shots. Wow, okay. I don't know what percent of power that was. The mount was good, it was just low. All right, the Manta. This is honestly, out of all of them, the one I'm most excited about. 180 grams, 5.5 minus 2.1. Slight wanted to stand up, never wanted to turn though. I'm gonna throw a Detour just because it came out, and so you can see how they compare to that. Same numbers. Flipped, slowly turning, coming back. Okay, kind of similar. Here's that Halo Factory Second Rock 3. I used to throw a Rock 3, lost one, actually won a friend Ace with, but he hasn't played since the day Ace with it, so I don't feel bad about not giving it to him. Lost it in the water, got a Buzz OS, lost it, picked up a Pyro. Next day someone found the Buzz OS, but never put it back in. I'm Pyro life. But I'm excited to see if I like this Rock 3 still. 180 gram, kind of heavy. I threw that harder than I said I was going to. Held straight for a long time. T-Bird, we're gonna go back to regular power throws here. Not trying to crush nothing. 7502. That was the same crap as the Stud. Wow. Bear with me while I get these bad throws out. The ones on the way back are going to be perfect. Thunderbird 9502. Kind of flipped up to flat. It was a little higher. Ah, wow. I think I'm going to like that. All right, we got the 175 DX Wraith. Looks like it came out of the factory dirty. Oh, that flipped up. Oh my gosh, and it's turning. Oh my gosh. What the? I think that is not a DX Wraith. I think it has the wrong stamp on it. It's a different disc. My goodness. That was super flippy. Okay, I have this Champ plastic one with a nice little stamp on it. Thrown it a couple times so it's slightly beat in. Let's see if it flies anything like that. Okay, it kind of flipped up, but we had a gusty headwind, but it did not turn like that other one. Yeah, strong headwind just came in. Let's walk down there, throw them back. Like good shots. So for new players, the DX plastic is like Innova's base plastic, and it's their most affordable. None of those stayed together. I don't know why I thought they would. It's their most affordable. It's also their one that's not gonna hold stability as long because they beat in super fast because of the material. So the more trees you hit, the more rocks you hit, the more anything that is gonna take a chip out of this, like it will affect it faster than something that's more expensive. So if you see price differences and you're wondering why, that's the reason. We're gonna do the same thing, kind of similar powered shots on all of them. Yeah, Colt's overstable. You're probably gonna miss that end of the flight there. All right, we're gonna go Manta. I need to aim more right because of how I have you angled, don't I? Man, why is that Manta not flipping? I'm surprised, at least. Nice, solid flight though. Here's the detour. Oh wow, that was pulled, but you can see how that flipped up. Left or right to left wind, help push it back. Let's do this Rock 3 again. I still think I'm keeping the pyro. We're on the T-Bird. I'm really excited to get to this Wraith because I want to know if it's just that flippy or if we had a super strong headwind. I have you at a horrible angle. Thunderbird 9502. Turned it over. Great. Here's the Wraith. I'm going to aim this at the goalpost because I'm expecting it to turn. I'm going to give this one actually a go though. Real hyzer. Super flippy. Oh my gosh. Super flippy. That looks like about 360, which by the way, for those of you that have commented on past videos shot here about distance, yes, the football field is 300 feet, but the end zone's 30 feet and the other end zone's 30 feet. So from this yellow line to like 5 feet before that goalpost is 360. That's math for you. All right, let's see if this Champ Wraith holds stability. I want it to turn a little like the numbers say, -1.3, and then fade back. Yeah, too high, but it turned. Now it's coming back hard. Ooh, that was a fun bounce. That was like 300. So my original plan for this video was to just throw a couple test shots here and then move on over to a course that I'm going to later for Glow League and then play actual holes with these 6 discs. I'm not feeling too hot today, so I think we're just going to do field shots. I don't know, you can probably tell by the length of this video if that's true or not, because I still gotta go there anyways. So what we're gonna do now is we have 5 discs, just the DX plastic ones, and then you're gonna get to see 2 shots with each one, but it's really just the same shot from 2 different angles. All right, I have you looking down this line right here. This is like straight from where I'm throwing, and so you try and use that to guide, like if I'm throwing on hyzer to the right of it, or if I'm trying to throw straight down it, you should be able to tell just by the throws. And then don't forget, this is an extra 30 feet for those of you math guys on the football field. We got a left to right, putting the stud flat to slightly in hyzer. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Wow. I like that. We still have that left to right, and it wasn't going too far, like it was holding it. This Manta Maybe it's because it's 180 grams. I don't know. It needs to turn for me. It does feel like thin in my hand, like feels small. Like there's not a lot to hold on to. That was pretty flat. It was slowly turning. Pretty straight. T-Bird. There we go. Straight to the drone. It's turning a little bit. It's coming back though. Strong left to right. Thunderbird. Thunderbird could possibly replace my ESP Flex Undertaker. Christopher, if you're watching, my bad, dog. Christopher told me to get that disc. He loves it. Nice flip up, slowly turning. Wind's pushing, I'm sure. I'm using a lot of my body in this throw, it feels like, and not enough, like, flip up. That's how form goes if you're new to disc golf. Flip up. We're gonna push this one, try and get it the right amount of flip to turn a lot, but still come back. So we gotta give it height too. Let's just try and rip this one on a wild throw. That thing's so flippy. Please come back. Oh, it's over the fence, isn't it? Oh, no, no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. I am feeling a ton better. We're going to do longs versus shorts here. Washington, Missouri. The 6 discs I got only. So 5 DX plastics, and then the Halo Rock 3. I'm going to allow myself to throw that because I want to. All right. So I'm going to be shorts because I'm short, and the longs because if I expect to get a worse score on the longs, and then my score on this course on UDisc doesn't go down. The Thunderbird's what I'm going to throw first because I think it's going to be more trustworthy. We don't want to go right too far, and we're just going to run through this super quick. Little Thunderbird, I think this is like 380. Oh, that was the best pull yet. Look at that. Better than any throw. Better than any throw on the course. 380 was correct for that one. This says 276. First throw, we're gonna go stud, the putter. And I'm gonna have to putt with the stud for both of these over there. For longs and shorts. We're only using the stud to putt with. I don't give that thing credit. I mean, we're okay, but I don't give that thing credit, do I? Stud. I did some practice putts with it, and they were all high, which is normally not my miss. To whoever commented, I'm sorry, I didn't look it up, I forget. Whoever commented, the DX Thunderbird is amazing. You're right, it might kick out my Undertaker. And I might do a review of the Undertaker versus the DX Thunderbird. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments. I might have to find a stud in like a grippy putter plastic. T-sign says 216. I'd throw the stud here too, but I want it for the shorts, so we're gonna throw the Manta on this one. We're gonna throw the Manta on hyzer. Good gosh. I might as well just try and putt with the Manta because I can't throw it obviously today. Don't roll. We're safe. Shorts are winning. I'll tell you how far this one is when I get to the shorts where the sign is. You could throw the Thunderbird. You could. I could. But this little slight hill makes it very weird. So I'm going to go Wraith, hyzer, and give it some height so it adds a bit more stability. It's just too flippy. Too flippy for what I want, at least. But if you're just now starting disc golf and you get that disc, like distance drivers aren't the best. I don't know why I'm yelling, you can probably hear me fine. Distance drivers aren't the best thing to start out with. But that one, it might not be the worst distance driver for you to start with. Sign says 322. It feels way farther than that because of that uphill. I would throw the Rock 3 here, but I left it on hole 1. So I'm gonna throw the Manta here, give it one last chance. 232, but I don't believe it. Now it turns. Yeah, it's a little farther than 232, in my opinion. Gotta go get that Rock 3. Is that Bert Kreischer way over there with his shirt off, playing disc golf? Putting with the Rock 3 for fun. Can you see the basket? Yeah, of course you can. See the bug just land on my face? Shorties are -3 through 3. What's up, shorty? Longs are even through 3. 300 feet to the basket, big drop off on the left. We're going T-bird. So much stuff's coming up hyzer today. 230, stand still with the stud. Oh, now it's going straight. So far. Yeah, if this is 230, that last hole is not 230. Although 230 is the correct time for you to go to the dentist if you didn't know. Does anybody else feel like they can throw just as far standstill as they do with the run up? Because I do most of the time. We skipped hole 6 because it's hard to see the basket from both tee pads. Couple hundred feet or so straight ahead through all these woods. I'm going with the Manta. I don't know why, but this is the one I wanted to love the most. I think it's because of how much I love the detour. And so like, it's not there yet. Good tree kick though. So that was 208 feet. This one is only 172, but I'm gonna forehand the Thunderbird because my forehand's been junk lately. Yeah, that's okay. Let's do some forehands. Stud, junk, T-bird, rushed, rock 3. Oh, the best one. Parked. Lucky Manta tree hit. Might not be able to see me through the woods turbo. Oh, good try. Forgot we were doing so hot with the shorties. I should have just tried there. This is another tough one to see from the longs. I think it's decent. Not the throw, but the spot it landed at. We're going straight at it here with the stud. 156 feet. 186, my bad. We're going straight to the left of it with the stud. Ended up not being Bert Kreischer. It was this guy.
The machine. Boys rocking the new hand-eye bag.
Oh yeah.
See, that's a turbo.
I got the
Pretty fun, huh?
he won this in the ice bowl. And then I beat his other CTP for what ended up being now my glow bag. So it's like a West Side black camo bag, and
Hey, I was happy.
somebody's closer. Oof. I just didn't want to set it up. Can you all just let me know? Let him. Did you guys see it?
We seen it. That was nice.
Thank you. Oh, it was like way deep in the woods, and I didn't even record it because I was just gonna pitch it out and tap it in and be like, oh, that's what happened. But I just flicked it in from Narnia. All right, I was talking to them for way longer than I expected. I'm actually only gonna play one more hole because we gotta get ready for Glow League. Sun's about to set. DX plastic, man, it's so inexpensive. I want to use that word because it's not cheap. Like, it's not just like junk discs. I think DX is kind of wrote off. At least I've wrote it off in my head before. Like, they beat in super fast. I have, I didn't bring this out in this video. I wasn't sure if I was going to. I have this Rock 3 I bought for like 10 bucks somewhere in a store. And I've had to bend it back a lot because I've hit some trees and it does like this droopy thing. And I just didn't want to mess with that. But you kind of know what you're going to get with DX. I assume that it's one of their more consistent plastics, like off the shelf. They're not a lot of money. They fly fine. The Wraith, this one, really flippy. You might not know what you're gonna get with Wraiths. If you have a DX Wraith that like you throw and you like bag a bunch of them, are they normally that flippy? We're gonna let this guy play, then we'll finish up. So I think if you're new to disc golf and you need more discs to try out, find what you like, especially finding what you like that feels good in your hand, DX discs, like for the shape of them, are gonna be great. I've had some that are like super slick, and then others that are grippy, like, which one was it? The Thunderbird feels a little grippier. This stud kind of feels slick. The T-Bird is like in the middle. Like, it's not crazy difference, but you can tell a little difference. And then again, if you're an experienced player, you know what you're looking for, I don't think you should write off DX plastic or base plastic from companies. And you might already know this because you've been playing for a while. And I know there's plenty of pros that still throw, not just like putt with or approach with. They, excuse me, they throw DX plastic and they throw it good. This was a lot more fun for me than I thought it was gonna be, especially with feeling sick and throwing cheap plastic. Oh, I said the cheap word. This Thunderbird really might give that Undertaker I have a run for its money. I might try it in a different plastic actually, just so I have one that maybe beats in and then holds stability versus this that might beat in too much. Let's go T-bird first forehand. I'm just gonna stand still and give it like a little like nonchalant flick because sometimes I feel like those throws come out of my hand better. Then we'll go to the shorties and see what we can do. Oh, that was too nonchalant. Hyzard, creek over here. I think I just heard that splash. Let's go Thunderbird and give it a bit more than that. There we go, look at that. That felt nice. Oh, and I think we're parked. I really like forehanding my Undertaker too, and so having that throw there, I need to look back because a lot less wobble just doing that. I don't know what I do different than when I actually try and forehand. Not that I didn't try there. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Final hole, gonna go backhand, taking the stud on Anheuser. Forehand's really the play here, but you've seen what happens with that. That was long. Why don't we just throw all the discs? All right, Wraith, forehand, nice and easy. These forehands are great. Skip in. Oh, right past it. Can I do it with the Manta? Nope. All right, hole 18, Washington, Missouri. If you want a free DX T-bird, it's right there. Thunderbird right here. Oh. Wraith skipped this way. Let's see if we get in this video with a hero putt with the stud. Ah. Not a stud. Hey, if this video helped you decide if DX plastic is something you should invest in or not, please give it a like, subscribe, join the Flippy fam so you don't miss out on future videos. If there's any like base plastic from a company you think I should review next, please drop it in the comments. Be happy to pick some up. Specific molds would be a big help too. Thanks for watching.